Hello, Catherine.
Hello, my name is Brian,
Kiana,
and this is our deliberation video.
discussing our projects.
Yeah.
So mine actually, well, it's basically like a combination of a hair dryer and a straightener. But I was thinking like, all right, what's something that I have to deal with every day? My hair, and it's a hassle. And so, like, I kind of like went over the evolution of a blow dryer and how like they've advanced, and then it all started like it was originally the one that like sat there, and then now it has the handheld, and then like with the hair straightener, it was literally like a clothes iron. That was like the old hair straightener, and then it became like the two clasp or whatever. And so in 50 years, I'd imagine like one, we'd have better technology so that they'd kind of be combined, but also I'd imagine that they'd be better at like styling textured hair as well, because more advanced, so I feel like they would be better at doing that. And then I'd imagine that it'd probably have like a solar battery instead of always having to be like plugged in and stuff. And weird fact, but hair dryers actually produce greenhouse gases, which is bad for the environment. And so like if you're somebody who uses like your hair dryer multiple times a week or something, you're actually producing lots of greenhouse gases, which is bad for our environment. So like in the future, I bet I'd said that I think that process will kind of be eliminated, and it'll be switched a little bit more towards like solar batteries or something, so maybe they won't even have to be plugged in, and then now you have like essentially a combination tool that has all the features but better for all styles of hair, textured hair, and better for the environment.
That's what's up. You made it eco-friendly, and you did 2 in 1. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I don't use.
You got locks. Yeah. So basically, my video is all around like the grocery store. So very similar to curbside, but instead of there being physical contact with humans, there'll be no physical contact. Like you just literally park. You'll put your order in on the app, and then once you put your order in on the app, there will be AI robots inside of the grocery store that will shop your order, then load your order onto like little carts. That
Like
will
a conveyor belt or something?
No, like a little cart. Like you ever seen a little cart that ride around to your street? A little robot?
And then just go to your car?
Yeah, so the little robot will come to your car, and then you probably just get out and load your groceries up. So there's no human contact. And I feel like in the future it'll get to the point to where you will never physically go into the grocery store. Like you would just put an order in and park in the parking lot.
So with your process, does it eliminate so what about like stocking grocery stores? Is that going to be done by robots too?
Yeah.
Oh, so everything.
It's like it'd just be a big truck that probably come a robot to stock it.
Oh wow.
In 50 years, blue collar jobs will probably not even exist anymore.
And I feel like it'll be a bad thing for humans because it takes jobs away, but a good thing for like big grocery store chains, because you won't have to pay for human workers. Like you just buy a robot once
salaries or anything.
Like
once you make the
wages.
initial investment in a robot, you just maintenance the robot.
When the movie I, Robot? So you know how I don't think it will take jobs away. I think our jobs will evolve around robots. Like they worked with robots in the police field and stuff like that. I think our degrees will now more center robots. So it might take away jobs, but I think more jobs would come
created. So now our jobs may be more like tech based or something, fixing robots and on like the mechanic or engineering side. Versus
I feel like the only
like
bad
service
thing.
side.
I feel like the only bad thing that'll come out of what I'm doing would be like humans won't be able to like pick their produce. Like you go to the grocery store, you pick what apple you want, you pick what type of meat you want. So I feel like that'll be the only thing, like how to keep the quality, like the selection quality.
Probably give you the bad ones to get out the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how do you make sure?
Yeah.
Like how would you program a robot to ensure that they're picking quality produce?
That could probably be a job. Like someone teaches robots how to be.
Or maybe
so that's how more human jobs are.
Or maybe you
like
just have
to it.
a small, instead of having a store full of humans, you have like just a couple, just to be able to quality assurance.
Manage them and stuff. Yeah,
like you pick it and then they just go and look in it, like, oh, okay, nothing's rotten, nothing's, you know. So maybe like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I feel like it'll be cool, but honestly, I think it'll be a bad thing, but I think it's a cool concept that could possibly happen in the future.
Do you think it could like hurt humans in the sense of now we have less human interaction? Like, you know how like the impact that we kind of talked about like post-COVID, and obviously like people weren't talking to people as much, and so that just whole aspect felt so different, and people's mindsets definitely changed. So do you think like with the implementation of something like that now we're gonna have like less human interaction, or I don't know how that ultimately impacts us
the thing
without
with
having that
COVID
interaction?
is we weren't really prepared for that. We weren't, so we didn't know how to deal with it. I'm sure by the 50 years we'll slowly see robots. You know, we see self-driven cars, so by then we'll be prepared. Because in the movie I, Robot, there was still human interaction and stuff like that, and
I get what you're saying. Like it'll go from,
it would be a norm.
It'll be like, it'll become a norm, but human interaction will be limited.
Even human robots, your best friend could be your robot.
Yeah, now that's when I think
I'm like, y'all didn't seen the Megan movie?
Yeah, I think I've seen like the preview of it.
Now that's what I'm scared of. Like,
that was creepy.
Yeah.
Like in iRobot, she gained a conscience, and that's what's kind of.
That's
freaky.
what gets scary, because then it's like.
And the same
that's
thing
honestly
in
where
Megan.
AI is scary.
Like Megan, she gave her a conscience to free think, and I was like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And it's like a robot, so I feel like it's like a computer, but with a body, so you can't really outthink a computer.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what it gets a little sketchy.
So that's the only downside, because if they take over, I'm ending it. I don't care. I'm not fighting a robot.
Yeah.
But my project is similar robots. It's schools in 50 years, and we won't actually need a campus anymore or a classroom. We'll put on a VR headset. We can be in our room, but a desk will appear when we put on the glasses, and we'll even see like forms of our classmates around us and paperwork. Like we'll have a microchip, and we'll put it into the VR headset, and our work would appear digitally and stuff like that, and the teachers would monitor what we do, so they know we're doing our work. And then a pencil will come into your hand when you put in the microchip into the VR headset and stuff like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a cool concept.
Yeah, and the thing is, how I thought no one else would see what you're doing, so you could look a little crazy, but you see what you're doing, and that's cool. And then like teacher parent conferences will also be done through VR.
You can talk
headset.
through VR, right?
Yeah, you can talk to VR, because I can have like a headset with it.
And then your teacher or the robot will appear in front of you, and you'll just talk about your child and stuff like that. Yeah,
I think it's cool, because they take all the worries parents have about school away. You don't have to worry about your kid getting, you know, your kid will never get off on the wrong bus stop. The school could never get shot up. You know.
That's true.
I feel like the only thing that's bad that'll come out of it is like, I feel like kids go to school and that's how they become socialized. And so I feel like the whole socialization of a child will be taken away.
True. I mean, I think you could talk to them.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like in person, like
separate group chat.
Like in person, where your kid be able to interact and not be weird, or where they be like weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I could see that. All right.
Yeah. So, thinking about the three,
which one do we want to pick?
What do you want to pick to elaborate on and turn into our project?
My
I definitely like.
Your answer.
Huh?
My answers are you guys' answer.
I don't think it matters. I think they are good topics. I thought we can go more in depth on yours, because it's like
really interested.
So many different layers to it.
True. And think about all the different aspects, like all the different things you do in school, like from PE to the different subjects to lunch, whatever, you know, so kind of each part we could go into depth on how each part is like operated.
And I think we would have more trees if we have VR. No need to cut trees for paper and pencils.
So how do you think by then like VR would be an accessible product? You know, because obviously now that
it's expensive.
I feel like it'll just be like school
it'll
supplies.
be a norm.
So it'll by then
$20.
hopefully it'll be a norm.
You won't
and we
need
can allow
parents won't have to buy school clothes. You won't have to buy school supplies. Your mom won't have to use the gas to pick you up and drop you off. And then once you buy your first VR set, that VR set should take you all the way through.
And then by the end,
if it carries you through that, like, think about it, that's times 12.
It'll be mass produced, so it'll be cheaper.
And honestly, I feel like the school districts, or like whatever, what do you call it? Not like school district will probably provide.
Yeah, like the UIL or whoever.
Yeah, I feel like the school district will provide you with your VR headset.
Yeah, that too.
Ooh, that would be cool.
You know?
Like, just kind of like.
Okay.
Dang. All right.
So
I think I like that too.
With
So
the school,
VR classrooms.
school.
So basically, school. Our project
Virtual
is
school, yeah.
Virtual school.
So
School in the future.
The
school
third
50 years
project
from
will
now.
just go more in depth with
We'll take your residents go more in
talk
depth
about
with it.
all the different things like that.
The goods, the bads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like how it'll actually operate, all that type of stuff.
All right. Well, that's our deliberation.
Good job,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you.